Make some pork Asian burgers. Yeah, I think I said it right. Anyway, so we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna show you guys the ingredients. So basically, this is all you're gonna need. You can put some avocado with it, broccoli, steam you some broccoli, cucumbers, whatever. So literally, this is all you're gonna need. All right, you have to have a very glutinous rice to make these rice burgers. So I like this particular brand, Calrose rice, and then I have some pork, some ground pork sausage, and I have some ground Italian sausage. So let's get to making these burgers. The rice is extremely glutinous, so you're gonna want to rinse it about 4 or 5 times to get a lot of the starch off. Let's see how white it is. You're gonna rinse it off. Once you have rinsed it, I've rinsed it literally about 6 or 7 times. It's a little clearer, see? And that's what you want, right? And you want it to barely cover the rice because you don't want the rice to be like glue. All right, so I'm gonna put that into the rice cooker. In a bowl, you're gonna wanna add your Italian sausage and your pork sausage, your ground pork sausage. Don't forget to peel the paper off the back. It's important. You don't want to be chewing on paper when you're eating your burgers. So you're going to add the pork sausage, and then you're going to want to mix. It's all pork at the beginning and the end of the freaking day, but they are just seasoned differently, right? And you don't have to add any extra seasoning to this. But, of course, I am me. I'm going to add just a little bit of kicking chicken. I just add a teaspoon. Not a tablespoon, a freaking teaspoon. That's all I add. And you're going to want to mix it. You want it to be blended very well. So, use your hands. Get in there. Get greasy. Get grimy. Get dirty. It's pork. Get dirty with it. You're going to create something very special for your taste buds. Please hit the like, the share, and the subscribe button. Let's get to our next step. So we're going to take our meat that we have mixed together, and we're going to roll it into a little ball, like a little meatball, right? So you choose how fat or flat you want your burger to be. I like them thin. And the reason why, it cuts down on the meat portions, the amount of meat you're intaking. Hallelujah, because we could all pull back. And it also, when you get ready to do the rice layer and the meat, it's just a perfect portion, right? So we're going to make them into little meatballs, and then we're going to flatten them out. When flattening out, I like to use a metal spatula because I could peel it off there easier. But it's better if you oil the spatula, which you'll see. I'll show you. To add oil to my spatula, I don't add extra oil. I just use the oil from the actual patty. So the fat that's cooking off of the sausage, that's what I use. So as you flipping, right, as you're cooking and the progression of the meal is taking place, use that oil. Don't add extra. You don't need extra with pork. Pork got its own oil, okay? Called fat, right? Little greasy, yeah. So anyway, you're going to use that. Leaving the spatula hovering over the pan like that is a good idea. The reason why is because the oil is splattering up. It's popping, right? So it's popping all over that spatula. You can see it kind of dripping down it. That's a good idea because every time you add the raw patties, when you get ready to smash them, the meat just slides off, okay? So there you go. Tip. You know, there go your little tip. Now here you go. Smash it out. And watch how it just slide off. You saw that? That's because you're using those little, tips, right? I got y'all all in the pan, now, child. I said, you was too far, babe. I needed you sitting in the pan with the meat. I'm silly. But I want you all up in there. You understand me? Get all in there. Be a part of the meal. All right, we're going to assemble these burgers using rice. So you're going to take like the same amount that you would with the meat and roll it into like a little meatball, but you're going to take that and spread it out in your hand to make your rice patty, right? The bread, mimic like the bread or whatnot, right? That's what you're going to do. But you can also take the rice and put it on saran wrap, which is a little harder for me because, you know, I got these big old baseball hands that I inherited from my daddy. Anywho, I got them. So, but you can put the rice on some saran wrap, roll it out on the counter, kind of like you're making sushi, and roll it out. And then you can use a cookie cutter, a round cookie cutter, to create the actual buns. Or if you got a bun creator, fake bun creator, whatever little mold you make, you can press the rice in there and then put the meat in between. You can pick it up. It's all kind of ways to make this into a burger, right? But you guys get to watch how I assemble this meal to make it look really, really, really enticing to the eyes, right? So when you taste it, it just lighten up your palate. But we create a sauce that's going to go over it. So I'll show you guys the sauce. But sit back and just watch how we assemble this meal.